It is the Friday team's press conference ahead of the Belgian Grand Prix, round 9 of the championship. We have 6 team bosses at present, so let's introduce them. We have Robert Ionescu, team boss of Eldorado Racing, Sean Grant, team boss of Bud Light Line Motorsport, George Rote, team boss of George Rote Motorsport, Yuri Marta, team boss of Suomi Grand Prix, Oliver Glazebrook, team boss of Etihad Racing, and James Willows, team boss of East Midlands Racing. So I'll start off with Oliver. So Oliver, a dominant performance from Lewis, and now he has a very comfortable gap in the championship.
Yeah, he pretty much had I think he had the fastest lap as well, pole position, race win, pretty much perfect. You can't ask for much more in them situations. He's done the job, he's been doing it recently. I think he could add 3 or 4 on the bounce if it wasn't for the issues that happened at Kota. So yeah, he's definitely in form at the moment.
Now, of course, Fernando's weekend wasn't the best, of course, especially being involved in a Turn 1 crash with Vettel. What was your point of view of the accident?
Well, my point of view was 2 things. First thing is, I think the whole incident when it was dealt with on social media was pretty poor. I do think the way it was announced was, classic in the IFMC way. Not very good on the brand awareness. If anyone hasn't heard it, the appeal for Fernando Alonso's qualifying ban to be overturned has failed, which is fair enough. As the reason given by Etihad for why it should be overturned was poor. Our reasoning not really the classiest of ways. Not just to say it's not been overturned. Classic IFMC. Not really dealt with.
The context. Does it mean like financially poor?
I don't know. It was just poor. It wasn't very well dealt with, and I just think it was again another. But yeah, it is what it is. It's Fernando's fault. I don't think it should have been a penalty. The reason we put forward the appeal was because he already DNF'd. He's lost 10 points in the championship race. I think it's just adding a cherry on top of a punishment that he's already self had. I mean, at the end of the day, it gives the little teams like EMR a chance to catch up, so that'll be nice for them. When Lewis Hamilton's won more races than your entire team this season, and Fernando Alonso's won more races in your entire team history, it's a little bit unfair. It's only about time they get an opportunity to claw some points back in their little battle for second with Eldorado.
Anyway, I'm going to move on then before that blows up into an argument. I'm going to move on to Sean. So Sean, it's been a while since you've been in the press conference. After what has been a tricky start, the team seemed to be back in terms of pace at Mexico with a double podium.
Yeah, it was quite nice actually. Obviously it was helped by Alonso not finishing the race and all, but still think the team working well since the start of the season to push forward the development of the car, really helping optimise the performance, see what we can get out of it. It wasn't a great start to the season, but it looks a lot better now than it did at the start of the season, and I'm feeling a bit more confident now than I was the last time I was here.
So, do you believe that this pace will transfer as we return to Europe?
Obviously, the hope is that a repeat result would be beautiful, but realistically, I just like to keep scoring points, ticking the scoreboard over. A result like that's kind of not going to be coming along very often, but we'll grab it with both hands whenever we can.
Okay, now we're going to move on to James. So James, quite a mixed weekend for you. 4th place for Hulkenberg, close to a podium, but repeating a mistake from last weekend. Overall, half and half, you'd have to say, James.
Yeah, and we would like to have got more, but an Etihad driver twatted the Vettel.
Question: wasn't Vettel in the points before he fucked it up?
Yes.
Again. Oh, he was.
We had an electrical issue.
Oh.
Because you have a bad package.
We need to solder some up again. That's what happened. But
I think James has turned into Kanye
You want me to
West.
take over?
It's because Matt's here. He's got a little
You want me to
erection.
take over, James?
Matt, shut your mouth.
That's very disrespectful. Matt, can you answer the next question on my behalf, please?
James, can you try and spit your words out again?
No.
So,
Predictable.
As Oliver mentioned, of course, with Alonso at the back, I'm guessing you'll be hoping that you'll hope to take advantage of this and hopefully gain points out of this.
Yeah, but that won't happen though, will it? Think about it.
Why is that?
Well, one, the fucking Etihad ridiculously overpowered, and will probably break down.
Anyway, moving on to Robert. Robert, it wasn't the best of weekends. It was slightly better than Cota's pace, but still seemed to be outpaced by the Bud Light Lions, but still a double points finish in the end, so it wasn't all doom and gloom, I suppose.
We were fairly close in qualifying, but we got it completely wrong with the strategy on Sunday, and there was nothing we could do, just salvage P5 and P8. We made a mistake in the pit stop, which cost Perez some time, and that's the best we could get, which is not good.
So, obviously it was a little bit lucky with Perez, of course, because of the problem with Vettel. But in terms of pace, would you say that you slipped down, or do you believe that those tracks just don't seem to suit the car?
It's not a case of us slipping down, it's the case of other teams getting faster. But yeah, I think it might have something to do with the track as well, but we'll just have to wait and see if it repeats here in Belgium.
Okay, I'm now going to move on to Yuri. So, Yuri, obviously, obviously it wasn't a good start to the weekend with Kimi's qualifying ban, but he made it up the field, but still outside the points at the end of the day.
Yeah, we were bad that week. Just simply, we were bad.
So, obviously, returning to Europe, where of course the Suomi seems to fare well at, are you hoping that that you'll be back towards the podium areas?
Yeah, of course.
Plain and simple there. That's Leary for you in a nutshell. Moving on to George. So, George, obviously, again, not the weekend you were expecting, and still struggling to get hold of the points, it seems.
Yeah, we seem to, pretty much since Donington, where we were close to getting the points, we seem to have really gone backwards since then. So it's been a pretty nightmare 2 races. I'm hoping Belgium change, because we are going to be bringing an upgrade this weekend. So I'm hoping that'll maybe bring us a little bit closer to the points, because that would be nice for us, because the season so far has not been particularly good. Well, not very good at all, really.
So, obviously, Ricardo still seems to be bringing in performances despite the car they're in, but it seems that Verne, would you say he's lost a little bit of confidence in himself, or do you just think that, he's, just in no man's land at the moment?
I mean, he did. As I said last season, he did exceptionally well. He did better than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to get that many podiums. He did very well. And I mean, there's no denying that he has struggled this season. A bit of a loss of form. There's no denying that. I'm just hoping that it will improve soon, really.
Okay, moving on to the some funny questions. All right. From OTGX Game GW, he asked to James, of all people.
OTGX Game.
He asks, will Vettel ever get a shot at a big team?
No.
And for some reason, question to all, do you miss more enjoying racing?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what, Joe? It feels like Matt Orange is almost here with us today in the press conference.
His presence is like really
his
His
energy,
legacy
isn't
will
there?
forever live on.
Oh my god, it's
The ghost of Orange Park.
The ghost of Orange Orange is here to haunt IFMC forever.
Oh, look, and there's Jensen Button. Oh, no.
Just before anybody wonders, Matt's watching as a spectator. Anyway,
Well, I'm not. I'm quite clearly talking now.
Explain that, Joe.
Anyway, moving on to the next questions, of course, and it's towards Robert and Sean for this one, because, of course, it has been announced, shockingly to be exact, because I don't think anybody saw it coming, that Sergio Perez is moving to Bud Light Lime next season, despite the fact that Perez signed a contract with Eldorado next season. So, to you two, how did this deal come about initially, and why the U-turn all of a sudden?
I can explain it.
Lots and lots of sex.
That, and Sean paid some money, and Robert agreed to it.
James, how long's your name been Robert or Sean?
I'm just explaining it.
I'm asking them.
I'll explain. So how the story kind of goes is that after the negotiations finished for Rosenquist I was looking around. Obviously, I knew that Giovinazzi would be leaving us next season. If that's not known, Giovinazzi's leaving us next season. Bob's taking the match somewhere else. And so I said, need to find a driver from somewhere. So I went back to Rob and I said, what you need? What do I need to offer you? He gave me a certain price range for the release clause. I said, thank you very much. Robert sorted the contract side out, and now he's mine.
How emotional, poetic.
Romeo and Juliet.
Roberto and Johnny.
Robert, do you want to explain? Robert?
No, quite clearly not.
I think Robert's disappeared.
He's been.
Okay, ask my questions that I've just put in.
You haven't got a question.
Well, I have.
Well, you haven't. It hasn't come up on my screen.
I clearly have.
It hasn't. So,
This live stream is sponsored by Rancheros and Pepsi Max.
No, it's not. The joke is dead.
Maximum taste.
They pulled
Zero
out.
sugar.
They pulled out, Sean. They pulled out after Joe used profanity in one of his streams. He said the word "oh dearie me," and they didn't like that sort of negligence in their brand. So Joe has been sacked.
Who said it? Who said IFMC was sponsored by them? This is a Bud Light Lime promotion.
They've snatched. They've gone to the big money boys.
We're rich.
James has a more smaller cola brand. Panda Pop.
Yeah.
Well, but are you
James,
back yet, or
James,
are you,
James is like little American cola.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry.
Well, how did the deal come about with Sean getting Perez, and why?
Well, sorry, my mic was muted. So we intended to keep Checo, but Sean came and offered Bottas. I refused to sell Bottas, but I said he could get Perez instead. And yeah, he made a very substantial. He made a pretty decent offer, and in the end, we agreed on 28 million. And yeah, he basically bought out the contract.
Okay, so that's pretty much that in terms of that whole thing happening. So next question. Obviously, this track has been known for in the past to have quite a lot of crashes, especially up at Eau Rouge. Do you guys believe that something similar like that will happen this season, or do you think everybody will be tidy this time around? Start off with George.
I think we all know there's going to be at least one crash at some point over the weekend. Whether it happen, excuse me, whether it will happen in the race, I don't know, but it is going to happen at some point over the weekend, that's for sure.
Robert?
I have no idea.
Yuri?
If the track version is same as before, it will happen.
Sean?
Matt? I mean, if you saw the WEC at the weekend, it's like they put down some sort of ice on the track there.
And a ramp.
And a ramp, yeah. The BR racing car did some sick flips. Anyway, yeah, crash, good thing.
James?
Hopefully, all but my two cars crash there.
And Oliver?
I'm being possessed by the ghost of Matt Orange. I feel like he's going to answer this question on my behalf. Whoa!
I want to. I'm unpossessed. I'm unpossessed now. To see what's funny.
The question was, will there be a crash at Eau Rouge?
Oh! Oh, you'll be 1-2 in Rouge.
I'll be 1-2 in the crashes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's back in possession. Let's see what he says now.
Nothing.
No, well, I'm back. We expect both EMRs to crash there. It's almost like a continuous thing. They love a crash. But both cars finished off, so it has to be a match.
James, are you smoking by any chance of that comment?
Is he smoking?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Smoking.
It did sound like smoking, though.
He's got a pack of 20 yet.
Jesus Christ, people stop thinking I've got a bloody speech impediment or something.
You've got a voice.
Anyway, question from KZBob99, and you'll probably find it a little bit weird why he's asked this person, because it's like pretty much talking to yourself essentially. Question to Robert Ionescu.
I have to do it somehow, okay?
Well, I've heard some shit in my time. But that tops it all, doesn't it, really?
That was the intention.
Jesus Christ.
He asks to himself.
He asks. I like how you're still saying it, Joe.
I'm trying to be a comedian, okay?
Joe!
Oh, should have just asked someone else to put the bloody question in.
Just to himself.
Who is replacing Perez?
Charles Leclerc.
Wow, what an informing conversation that
Good
was.
for you.
Yes, we can confirm that Charles will be joining us next season on loan from Etihad.
Jesus, how much?
Right.
Oh my god.
You're like your own moment there, Robert.
Ollie, anything to add to that?
It's a season-long loan, a £5 million fee, additional fees based on bonuses. Same system in play where I can recall him, but this one's only up until I know it can be done after the halfway mark. So yeah, he's just loaned. It was the next stage of his development. He's been at Shadow for a while. He was at Bud Light Lime, but now he's at El Dorado to go.
Team to the small team, and he's going to a small team again. You know?
Oh, he'll go to a very small team at EMR not long. But yeah, we're playing Charles. Great opportunity for him to pick up some solid performances, and it does free up a space at Shadow as well for them. So,
James,
whoever-
sorry to interrupt you, Ollie. James, I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to say it. I don't know how many times. Piss off with the toothpaste, all right?
I beg your pardon. What?
I want my black, James. I want to keep it.
Because he's asked Colgate or Aquafish again.
Joe, honestly, you need to crop out the moment where Robert asked his own question, put it on Twitter, instant retweets.
Why didn't
Instant-
you send it on your account?
Lol. Put it on the official IF League's Twitter account. That's kind of what it's there for. But don't just
Well,
use
it's not there to take the piss, is it? Yours is kind of
snippets.
there to take the piss. Let's be
Fine.
frank.
It's not. Yeah, fine. Fine. Bloody hell.
Anyway,
I'm going to ask myself a question now.
oh no.
Does that
I'll
mean that I
ignore
answered it
from
or
now
you?
on. It's happened once and it won't happen again. There you go. Unless somebody decides to stick a gun in my throat, then I don't know. But anyway,
Ollie, am I answering any more questions? Because I need a piss.
Yeah.
I'm not answering any more questions.
Matt, go for a
Okay.
piss.
Matt,
right?
you are, Matt.
Go
Bring
for
us
a
with
piss.
you. Let us hear you piss.
Go for a piss.
No.
Okay,
No,
right.
because
I'll
then
go for
it will
the
get
piss. I'll be back in 5
X-rated, and I don't want that.
I remember one time we were sitting there waiting to do SRL on PS3, and I remember Nick came on. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. He's brought us in with him to the toilet. We're just there.
In fact, I'll twist that question,
that
OTG
good?
Gaming TW, and ask that.
Well, I'm
to
pretty sure that
everyone.
I have done one of these calls in the bath.
Imagine.
I know your
just imagine
phone
Matt
James
there,
in the
right?
bath at one
Matt
point.
just there, right, in the bath with like a wooden plank with like some caviar on the left, a bit of Scrabble
Well, you
on
weren't
the right,
waiting
the
for me,
other
and you were
fence
getting
come.
pissy at me for being in the bath, so I just answered the call in the bath instead. Like,
So,
I'm gonna fight it.
I might as well ask this to you, James, because it is from OTGX Gaming TW. Why are you obsessed with Alonso?
Because he twatted Vettel off.
What was your opinion on the of them trying to overturn the decision?
Oh, I thought it was a joke.
Bullshit.
Because I had a thought.
Poor.
Poor! Poor! It's poor!
That was a poor excuse.
It's Paul. It's Paul.
No real evidence. Poor.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but just enough tribes to go with it. That was the problem.
yeah, we're kind of running out of things to say, aren't we? Really?
Well,
it's all been
ask
taken
me it. Well,
Yeah, but
ask me a
Joe,
question.
you need to ask
You
us the
ask me a
one
question,
question
yeah.
you ask every week.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm trying to fill out, aren't I?
Why didn't you ask Matt a question, seeing as he's our special guest?
Yeah.
Or even better, why don't you let Matt ask a question?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Be like,
Matt, if you've got
oh,
a question, ask them.
I don't know. What.
go on, Matt. You go on,
Put me on
Matt.
the spot here, aren't you?
Come on, Matt.
I don't know. Wait, what track is it Spa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many stops do you all planning on doing for this race? Are we going for the 1, 2, 3, maybe 4? Be really aggressive.
43.
43.
You're talking about how many kids George Roke fucked? Are you talking about your pit stops?
Oh my god.
Oh no. Right, yeah, well that's my question. I mean, it's not like it's a good question because you can't really judge it yourself. You can't even say how many stops you want to do. That's stupid, Joe. Why don't you add that in where you can say, right, well, put my drivers on a 1 stop or a 2 stop?
Because they don't have control over that. That's why.
Well, put a mod in or something.
Anyway, I'll ask the final question then. Anyway, so final question then to everyone is: what's everybody's expectations by the end of the weekend? Because, by the way, I might as well ask this now because I know somebody's got to dash off in this chat. So, what's everybody's expectations by the end of the weekend? I'll start off with George, actually.
I'm praying for my birthday weekend that I can get points. I'm praying, just absolutely praying that will happen. I'm praying on the IFMC gods. I'm praying on everything.
The IFMC gods.
The IFMC gods.
Why are you not praying to Allah?
I'm just praying to anything just to get points.
Pray to Goku.
For fuck's sake.
Sean?
I'm hoping to have a cold, refreshing Bud Light after on the podium.
Right. Robert?
Get closer to second place and pull away more from fourth place.
Yuri?
To get fourth back in the constructors.
James?
I'd like to win.
And Oliver?
Answer it. I've not got a team. Say what you said earlier.
1, 2!
Hey! Oi!
And with that is the end of this mad press conference. Thank you to Robert, Sean, George, Yuri, Oliver and James. And that is it for this live stream. We will see you then, guys, tomorrow at 3 PM BST for the qualifying session to determine the grid for the Belgian Grand Prix along with GP2 and GP3. But until then, take care.